Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are building a small project with React.js. We will build shopping app using the Fake Store API, and we will fetch some products and display them in the browser, and we will use hooks like useEffect and useState to achieve this. Let's have a look at the demo to have a better understanding of the project. And this is the application we are going to build today with React.js. We are simply going to build a shopping app using the Fake Store API, and we're going to display some products right here with a nice hover effect. As you can see, very simple and easy. As you saw, it's gonna be easy, nothing special. Before we open VS Code, if this is your first time right here, my name is Usman. I'm a self-taught developer and I make tutorials about web development topics. And if that's something that you like and interested in, I recommend you to subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. Without any further delay, let's open VS Code now and start creating the project from scratch. So I have installed a brand new React.js project with npx create React app, and I have deleted everything inside app.js and inside app.css, and we're gonna start creating this application from scratch right now. So the first thing we are going to do now is we are going to create a folder inside the source folder, which we will call components, okay? And this folder will have three components: the navbar.js, the footer.js, and we will also have a product.js, which will show the products we'll fetch. Okay, and I'm gonna start with the navbar. I will create a simple functional component right here, and I'm gonna save it, and same with the footer. So rfca, save. And for the product, the same thing, rfca, and I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna save also this. So let me just revert this. So footer, save, and inside the app.js, we are going to import those components. So I'm gonna say import navbar from /components navbar and import footer, and also we will import products. So I'm going to say products, import products, just like that. Here inside this div with the class name of app, we will just simply output them, and we will do that by saying navbar with a self-closing tag, and we're going to repeat the same. This one will be products, so I'm going to say products. And the final one here will be the footer. Once we have done this, if we save and start the server, so I'm going to say npm start, I had a typo right here, so npm start, we will see the changes we have done. And when the server is started, we will see that on localhost 3000 on the browser. So let's wait until this is started. And while we are waiting, we will install a package right here. So I'm going to open another terminal right here, and we will install Axios because we will use this library to fetch the data. So I'm going to say, so we can see now that our localhost 3000 server is starting, but I can just say npm install Axios and hit enter, and that will start installing Axios on my project. Actually, let me close this and let me open another terminal right here. So I'm going to say bash, and let's see, where are we? So let's say ls. Okay, we are inside the folder, and we can say npm install Axios, just like that. And let's see what happened with the server. So the server has started, and we can see navbar, products, and footer. Great. Let's go back and start creating the layout for the navbar. So this navbar right here, we will have a div with the class name of navbar, and we will have just an h1 right here, which is going to say shopping, let's say shopping app, just like that. Okay, and inside the footer we will just have a simple paragraph right here. So I'm gonna say P, and that's gonna be shopping app 2022 ampersand. So copy ampersand copy, just like that. All right, and we're gonna say for this one will be class name with the class name of footer, and we're gonna import also, so import the styling file. So I'm gonna say app.css. I'm gonna copy this thing, and I'm gonna paste it inside the navbar as well, right here. Okay, so I'm gonna copy that and paste it right here, and save this and save the footer as well. And also I will repeat that for the products. So I'm gonna paste it right here because we will need it. Okay, now once we have done this, what I will do is I will see it in the browser. So it looks like this. And now I'm gonna paste some styles inside the app.css, and you will be able to get those styles from the GitHub repository. I will be sharing the comments below, in the description below. So don't worry. So let me just grab those styles right now. And once I have grabbed them, I will just copy and paste them right here in this file. Just some basic styling, and we have all the styles done. And now I will save the app.css, and let's see in the browser what we have. We have this. It's taking some time. Let's see why. So navbar, we have a navbar with the class name of navbar and footer and products. And I'm gonna say for this one, I'm gonna say products container. Okay. And now we should be able to see them. Yeah, so we see the navbar and we see the products right here and the footer right here. Great. So now we are ready to begin fetching the data from FakeStore API and displaying it on this products page right here. So how to do this? Inside products.js, I'm going to import a couple of hooks. So first hook that I'm going to import is useState, okay? And I'm going to also import useEffect, just like that. We will need also Axios, so I'm going to import Axios. I'm going to say import Axios from Axios. And inside this functional component right here, we'll create a piece of state, a pieces of state. So I'm going to say const. First of all, we'll say loading. So loading and set loading. The function which will change this state. I'm going to say useState, and that's going to be false. Okay. And we're gonna have also const the data and set data, and that's gonna be, so useState, that's gonna be an empty array by default. Okay. And now what we need to do pretty much is whenever this component is mounted, we need to fetch data and display it. And the way to do that is very simple, by using the useEffect hook for side effects. And the useEffect hook, we are using it as this, and we have to provide a list of dependencies. Normally, if we have, but in our case, this will be empty right here because it will run just once. So what we have to do inside the useEffect hook right now is we have to just say Axios, and we can say method. So method will be the get method, okay? And we need to specify our URL. So URL right here will be that URL from fakestoreapi.com, which is going to be this one, https://fakestoreapi.com products. Okay, so I'm going to copy this right here, and I'm going to paste it just here. And after that, we can chain a .then to return a promise, and we will have a response, okay? And we can view the response. We can say console log response.data, and we will set the product. So we can say set data to be res.data right here. We will also provide a catch block. So if we have an error, if there is an error, we will just console log that error, okay? So I'm going to say console log error, and we will have a finally. So when we have an error or everything has passed normally, we have fetched the data successfully, we will also run a function and we will set the loading to be false, just like that, okay? And once we have done this, we are ready to display the products right here. So inside the products container, I'm gonna do a simple check. So I'm gonna open a curly braces. I'm gonna open curly braces. I'm gonna say if it's loading, actually here we can say set loading before the Axios hook. So set loading to be true. Okay, so set loading to be true first, and then we are making the Axios call, and then we are setting it to false. And if it's loading, I'm gonna display a div. Okay, and this div will have a simple h1, which will say loading, just like that. Okay, and now if I save this file right here and go back to the browser and refresh, we should see loading, and we see loading for a fraction of a second, okay? Which means that the data is coming successfully, and we can even open the browser, right, the inspect tools right here, and we can see our console, and we can view what we have inside. So inside the console, if I go to console right now, we have an array of 20 items coming from the API. That's great. Well, let's finish the rest. So here inside this div class name with products container, below this loading conditional, we can just open another set of braces, and we can say data.map, and we will have a single product, and for each single product we will output a div. Okay, we'll output a div, and this div will have a key of product.id. okay, and let me see the styles right now. We have products container, we have cart description, and footer. So here we'll have also two separate divs. So I'm going to say div and one more, so div, and this one will be with the class name of cart. Let's see, so cart, here we will place the image, and this one will be with class name of cart dash description, and right here we can output the image. So I'm going to say image source to be equal to, and that's going to be product dot image. Okay, and that's going to be a self-closing tag, and we'll provide also the alt to be hash. So I'm going to say hash right here. Okay, now this thing product.id and product.image are coming from the data. If we open the inspect tools right now, once again, and go to the console and view the array right here, we have ID, we have price, rating, title, description, and image. So don't wonder where they're coming from. They're coming from the data we are fetching. So I just wanted to show you. And what we're gonna do now is we will output the, let's say we will have h6 right here, a couple of h6. So let's see. First one will be, what was it? So title, description, and price. So title, description, and price. Let me just open this again. We can begin with the title. So here we can just output the product.title. And here I will use backticks, and I'm going to say price, and the price will be product.price. And right here we will have another set of backticks, and we can say description. Okay. And that's gonna be product.description, just like that. Okay. Now, if we save that, we should be able to see what we have achieved. Let's see. As you can see, we see the images, and we have also that hover effect, which you'll be able to see in the styles. Okay. However, I don't like this long text right here, and we can see what we can grab. So we have the title, price. Maybe we can use the category. Okay. So we can say, instead of description, we can say category right here. So category, and we can say product.category. Just like that, and save. And now you should be able to see the category instead of the description right here. And we see it, and it's looking much better. And we have this nice grid of products coming from the Fake Store API. And you can also explore this API if you want, and you can use all the other routes available. I just decided to use only the /products one because I wanted to show you how simple it is to fetch data using useEffect and useState inside functional components. So that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you subscribe once again. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and recommend to a friend. Thanks again for watching, and I see you again in the future.